Hey guys, it's Kima coming in today, February 4th, for my 2-week post-op vid. Let's do numbers straight off the back. Today I weighed in at 372 pounds. So that is a complete weight loss of 54 pounds since surgery and prior to surgery, 2 weeks with my liquid diet. So what's going new with this gastric bypass rule and why, you ask? Food, definitely new encounter. It's like being a baby all over again, encountering new taste buds and flavors, and then you get tired of the same things over and over. And I can't do those shakes straight off the bat. I just can't. They're nasty. I can't get with them. So I figured out a way, which was okayed by my nutritionist, to get that protein in. Why let all of that whey protein, all that stuff that I purchased, go to waste, right? I mix it in with my yogurt. Now I just boosted up the protein of my yogurt. So now I'm completely happy. I can eat my yogurt, get my protein in, and I don't have to worry about the hair loss or still feeling hungry later on. Not that I do feel hungry, because I tell you, it's a ridiculous little bit amount that I can eat. And I had my experience with throwing up, which it came out as a burp, and then next thing I know, I was throwing up. I've never in my life experienced such a smooth throw up unless I was completely so sick that I would sneeze and it would just come up. That's how easily it came up, and it's happened about 3 times so far. It's the transitioning into textures that's doing it to me. Everything before had to be kind of pureed, so I was getting tired of the same stuff, so I started pureeing buffalo chicken, and then I would add it with some of the ricotta to add flavor. Absolutely delicious. I just have to next time get some lower sodium so I don't get a headache, because I had high blood pressure before. And I was doing the turkey meatballs pureed up with tomato sauce, but I have acid reflux, so the tomato sauce really doesn't sit well with me, even with it being ground up. I thought maybe that was one of the things that might have changed. It wasn't. So tomato sauce right now, any kind of tomato pasta, spaghetti type stuff, raviolis, out the question. The only thing that I can do now is just mix like some ground chicken or some pureed fish on top of the ricotta to add some type of flavoring, or put some of that protein stuff in with my yogurt. I've been eating turkey chili with beans, which is okay. I haven't had a problem with that. It's just the thicker textures. Even with the eggs, I find that they tell you to put like a lot of sauce, ketchup or something on it to make it go smooth down. And that was my first experience with throwing up, because I wasn't doing that. I was just dipping it in and then trying to chew it, and even though it was small amounts that were going down, it was still dry, and it left such an uncomfortable feeling in my pouch. It was ridiculous. I kept burping, and then the next thing you know, I went to like burp and it just flew right out. So not too happy about that. I don't think I'm ready for the deeper textures yet, so I think I'm just gonna keep where I'm at, use my Ninja blender, and just have to blend stuff down. I still think that 2 weeks, even though I'm in that stage, that phase 3, 4, as they call it, maybe a little bit too soon for me. Everybody's not the same, so I'm just gonna stick to the pureed stuff right now. Energy level. I'm still feeling a little bit tired because of the hernia surgery. However, I feel much better. Saturday I went out and I was out for about 6 hours because I was scared of I was having diarrhea before because of all the stuff that was being pureed. I wasn't really having any solid consistency, but then I started taking the Metamucil and it kind of regulated me. So I went out on Saturday and was out for about 6 hours and did some shopping and stuff. I did get somewhat tired while I was out, but I had my water and I carried some of the protein in one of the little travel size bottles I had, so I was able to get a little sip in and then be able to carry on with the day. Everything is still so new. I wish it wasn't so cold out, because I would really enjoy being outside, walking right now, but being that it's so freezing outside, I just can't. I have I have degenerative arthritis in my left knee, so it makes it very, very difficult for me to get out without my cane and to do the consistent walking around. But I'm getting better, so I'm not really going to stay stuck on the scale numbers, because I find a lot of people, they start weighing themselves 4 or 5 times a week, and I did that process already. I was so conscious about the whole situation and my weight all the time that now that I have the surgery, I'm not going to be one of those people. I understand that there's going to be a time when I'm going to be at a standstill, and even though I'm starting to lose weight slower now, I'm not going to stress it out and be looking at that scale. I don't want to live my life by the scale. I know what I weigh. I know what I feel like I lost some, and I know when I feel like I gained some. And I think at the end of the day, I need to do what's best for me. And I don't think that consistently being a number hog is going to help me. So I'm going to leave that alone. Otherwise than that, things are just good. A lot of people are telling me, oh my goodness, you look so different. What's so different about you? And I'm just like, no, I don't know. You tell me. I don't want to really say anything. Like, I'm a very closed person. It's very funny because I'm on YouTube and I'm letting myself out to people. But nevertheless, these are people that I don't know, but I'm sharing my story and my journey with. And through my story and journey, they will get to know me. As far as people that I do know, 9 times out of 10, unless they're not somebody that's close to me, I just let them speculate what it is and I go about my business, because this surgery is not everybody else's business, and this is not a reason to get in my business. If you want to be in my business, then you can be one of my subbies on my YouTube channel, but they don't even know I have a YouTube channel, so we're not going to tell nobody. Only my subbies know about that. Oh, and talking about that, thank you guys. Thank you for all my new subbies on the channel. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the uplifting comments. Again, I am so thankful that there's a great weight loss community out there that supports us all in our goals and our aspirations and gives us advice. And whenever we find something that's something new, we can always share it. Just like, oh, muffin pans. I can't eat but a certain amount of food, so I learned this from somebody else that I watched their channel. The mini muffin pans. If you take a mini muffin pan and you put some egg beaters in it, or you put your eggs and you mix up your batter and you put them in, you can make 12 breakfasts for yourself, because each one of those things is probably just about as much as you can fit into your pouch, if not less. Works great. It really does. But you know what it is? I'm tired of the same old same old. I want variety, but my body can't handle variety. Like, I smelled a cookie the other day and I was so fiending for it, and I thought about it. I was like, alright, it smells good, my brain's telling me that I want it, but I know that if I have this cookie, something very horrible is going to happen to me. And I think with this gastric bypass surgery, the repercussions of what you do to yourself isn't like, oh, you see it a couple of days or a couple of hours down the line. No, you get immediate results. If you putting in your body something that don't belong there, trust me, your pouch is going to say, I don't think so. And it's going to come right back up. Now, how do I know that? For the eggs. My body was like, they need to be more moist. We're not having it. Out with the old, in with something new. But after you throw up, you don't really want anything for a while. So I just been kind of sipping on water. The thing that I just was able to incorporate, which I can only have 2 to 3 times a week, is farina and oatmeal, which does... Oh, I'm so tired. Sorry, y'all. I'm just tired. It's been a long day for me. Even though it's only 8 o'clock at night, I'm still exhausted. And anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, so the oatmeal and the farina, it's something that's totally new. And it tastes good, but there's not enough protein in it, so they don't really want you to have it that much. Just my luck, because I would probably eat that every single day, because it just goes down really smooth. But enough with me. I just came on here to give you an update. 2 weeks post-op. I'm still surviving, healing up nicely. Starting to itch now. That's the whole thing, is that I want to scratch my where they opened me up. I just like want to scratch all day long like a cat, but I can't do that because I don't want any scars. So alright guys, thank you for watching. Thank you to all my new subbies, and love you. God bless. Have a good night.